Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Bayan haka yan uwa, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Sheikh Jafar Mahmud Adam was an Islamic scholar who studied at the Islamic University of Medina. He lived a moderate life, learned from several scholars from both Islamic and Western education. Jafar was killed on April 13, 2007, by a group of unknown gunmen during the morning prayer in Kano State. Jafar memorized the Holy Quran at a very young age as he attended the Almajiri system of education in the city of Dora and later in Kano. This was considered as primary education in the 1970s. Following his primary school, he attended an Arabic certificate course at the Egyptian Cultural Center in Kano, where he was awarded the certificate of the Arabic language. Simultaneously with his Arabic certification, Jafar registered at the adult education course for adults who weren't opportune to study English and Western education at a younger age. He graduated in 1983. Jafar's enthusiasm for learning made him an exceptional student as he joined the Arabic Teachers College Gwale in Kano and came out as one of the top students. Sheikh Muhammad Abba Aji, a prominent scholar from Borno State, played a significant role in Jafar's journey to Islamic scholarship. He was like a mentor to Jafar. Jafar had already memorized the entire 6,700 verses of the Holy Quran. However, he does not have the sufficient training to be an Islamic scholar as of yet. Hence he continued his pursuit for Islamic knowledge. To be an Islamic scholar, a person has to go through rigorous learning. He traveled to the holy city of Medina to further his education at the Islamic University of Medina. The University of Medina is one of the prominent universities of Islamic education. He studied Quran and Islamic studies at the university, where a student learns about tafsir and Quranic sciences. Following his degree studies in Medina, Jafar continued his studies at the International University of Africa in Sudan. Jafar has faced several tribulations on his journey as an Islamic scholar. He has been a target point of the Tariqa scholars in Nigeria. Nonetheless, he stood firm on his tafsir and provided pieces of evidence and references to back his stands on Islamic teachings. He was a former member of the Azala Islamic group, and after a misunderstanding among the leaders of the Azala group, Jafar and his colleagues withdrew from the group and made it clear in a written letter to the group's leadership. This is contrary to the common belief that Jafar is a member of the Azala group. He taught at the Indimi Mosque in Maiduguri, where he made the tafsir of the entire Quran. Jafar is known to be a peace-loving scholar. He preached freedom of religion, using scientific proofs and constitution. Also, he called upon the Nigerian government to cater to the poor. One of the high points of Jafar's teachings was when he called the attention of the Nigerian government on the threats and dangers posed by Muhammad Yusuf, the then leader of Boko Haram. Jafar was very critical of terrorism and the rise of terrorism in Nigeria. On April 13, 2007, Sheikh Jafar Mahmud Adam was assassinated in the early hours of Friday by some unknown gunmen during the Fajr prayers in Kano. Thousands attended his funeral. The Nigerian government has opened an investigation into his assassination, but it is highly unlikely to find his killers. And indeed, Arewa has lost a great scholar.
Dole ne da an kafa doka ta shafi kowa da kowa kenan gaba daya. Ubangiji ya baiwa su gwamnatocin karfin halin da za su yi haka, kuma Allah ya taimake su akan haka.